Hi everyone, welcome to Film Pets. I'm your host Paul Dixon, and with me is my co-host.
Dan.
I don't know where the clap came
clapping?
from. I don't know. Dan,
like, what is going on?
The last couple of days have been crazy with Star Wars news because of Star Wars Celebration. Have you been keeping up on that? Do you know anything that's been released?
There's a Star Wars Celebration? Oh, I'm the worst nerd
You're
ever.
You're the worst Star Wars fan ever. My God. So
I had no idea.
Great. No, it's great. No, it's going to be great. This is a good opportunity to tell you and people that may also live under a rock in Arkansas. So let me take a sip.
We are
getting 3 new movies, Star Wars movies that will be in different time periods: the past, the present, and the future. Now, the past one is said to be the First Jedi, directed by James Mangold, director of Ford vs. Ferrari, Logan, and he's also going to be directing Swamp Thing for DC. So that's
so does
amazing.
This mean you're gonna be a reporter or something in the new Star Wars movie? For those that don't know, Paul is
from Ford vs. Ferrari.
Paul's actually in Ford vs. Ferrari. If you can spot him, let us know below.
I'm in the trailer. That's the first movie. The second movie is going to be directed by Dave Filoni, and I think it's going to be accumulation of everything from the Mandalorian series. I think they're going to end it at that. Don't quote me on that, but that's what I've heard. And he's going to be concentrating on the present and world building from there. The next one will take place with Rey returning, and it will be the new Jedi Order. So
I'm in for that.
Now. The one problem with a lot of the Star Wars stuff is we've had directors come in and get fired almost immediately by Kathleen Kennedy, or there was some reason. So I guess I'm kind of saying we'll see when it happens.
Yeah.
Just cross your fingers, hope for the best. But in this moment, it sounds amazing. I think these are all excellent ideas for movies. I'm so glad that Star Wars movies are coming back into the theater because we haven't had a Star Wars movie since Rise of Skywalker, which was not great. So
yeah, it was a great. It's weird because between the newest trilogy, you can't do a trilogy broken up like that without some kind of cohesion. So it's like the second director, and who is it? Rian Johnson? Is that who it was?
Rian Johnson. Yeah.
Who? Okay.
Yeah.
So Rian Johnson tried to throw a whole bunch out and kind of bring in this other thought process, but then the third movie tried to go back to what the first movie was doing. So it feels very jarring and it throws you off, and the characters don't feel authentic because you have different tones, different directors. Just it's one of those situations. Too many cooks in the kitchen.
I agree wholeheartedly. Even if you liked Rian Johnson's movie or disliked it, I wholeheartedly agree with you there.
It's not even like an inconsistency because there was a lot to build off of in any direction with the character development. It just was so jarring that it didn't make any real sense. So with that being said, what came out of Star Wars Day? What are we watching today, Paul?
We're going to show the trailer for Ahsoka, and we're going to talk about it because the trailer reveals something and it leads into that big reveal that I'm going to talk about after. So let's jump into the trailer and we'll talk about it. Cool.
Do it.
Something's coming. Something dark.
Oh, I like that.
That's sick.
Oh, I love Rosario Dawson. Biggest crush on her.
For some, war. For others,
wait a minute.
Power.
Oh. Don't know who she is. Don't know who he is. I know it's Ray Stevenson.
It's been a while.
Ray Stevenson.
Things have changed. I started hearing whispers.
Oh.
About Thrawn's return.
Yeah.
Yes.
As heir to the Empire.
Ah, she said it.
We have to prepare for the worst.
Oh, man.
The Jedi fell a long time ago.
Oh, yes. And he lifts him up.
Yes. And cut his map.
Oh, wow.
Perhaps it is time to begin again.
David Tennant's back. Nice. Oh, dude.
Aw, just in time for my birthday.
Now that's the reason to clap. So that was the trailer for Ahsoka. Dan, give me your thoughts.
Did I see? And I don't remember the droid's name, and I don't remember the character's name. I just remember the ship. But did we see the cast of the Ghost?
We did. They're bringing everyone into live action.
Really? So we're gonna get Ezra?
Ezra is in the trailer if you look closely as a hologram.
I wasn't looking closely. Come on.
Yeah. So everyone is cast. One of my favorite actresses is cast as. I'm sorry. I never watched Rebels all the way through. I've only seen like the first couple of episodes. So
it gets really epic.
You know, I will get to it because I need to watch it before I see this. I hope I can get through it. But the alien girl with the green, yeah. So that actress is Mary Elizabeth Winstead. I think that's how you say her name.
Oh yeah, I know her
from Scott Pilgrim. Yeah, I have a huge crush on her. She's amazing. So she's cast as her.
You literally just said you have a crush on like 2 people so far in this trailer.
I have a crush on all these people in the trailer.
The only one that I have a crush on in Star Wars is Vader.
You might have a crush on Ray Stevenson after this because he lifts them up and he might cut him in half.
I mean, it's just an uplifting story. You know?
Well, hey, maybe you could cosplay as him. He looks like he's got the salt and pepper. Yeah, do it. At the so next year when they actually do have another Star Wars celebration, which they have every year, Dan, you should do that.
I should, yes. I'll just record me watching it with like a hood up.
Perfect. Little lightsaber on the side. Yeah, so I really love the trailer. Even though I don't know anything about Rebel too much. I mean, I know the characters from just the YouTube videos I've seen. The thing that gets me really excited more than anything else is the return of Thrawn. Because Thrawn was something that I grew up with. Heir to the Empire, the book. Never thought I would see that character live action, ever. And
he was relegated to Legends, wasn't he? And then they pulled him, they dusted his character off and pulled him out. That's awesome.
They put him in Rebels, and here's the big news that was released yesterday, the day after the trailer was released, because we didn't know who was playing Thrawn. We just had hearsay or just rumors, but they're bringing the actor who did the voice of the character from Rebels as the main. Yes, and you know who he is?
No,
I don't remember his first name, but he is Mads Mikkelsen's brother. He has been, he has been.
That's gonna be awesome.
Amazing actor. Yeah, he's been an amazing actor in everything he's done. If you look him up, you're gonna be like, oh, that guy. Yeah, he's amazing. And he looks like he would be perfect for Thrawn. I'm so excited for that. So excited. I don't know the story though. I don't know where it's going to go. I guess maybe Ezra is missing. I think him and Thrawn disappeared at the end of Rebels. That's what I heard. So now we're going to find out where they've been or something of that nature. Or they're coming back to, from the Outer Rim or wherever, the unknown universe. I mean, they've already been leading up to this in The Mandalorian with the space whales. They're called something else. I don't know. But there's so many things they've been just kind of sprinkling throughout to lead into the Ahsoka series, and that's
nice that they're actually building up. They're leading into things now.
They're saying Dave Filoni is basically going to be the George Lucas of this. So, like you were saying earlier about the trilogy not having a cohesiveness. Well, but the trilogy not having a cohesiveness, that's going to change now because now Dave Filoni is going to be shepherding everything.
But yeah. I guess what I mean by he always was is he started off with like the Clone Wars and then he led into Rebels. And then they pulled him in, I believe, for Mandalorian, and he's just been kind of that presence that's lingered around, and he really like you can tell he's a fan making content. And that's what's wonderful about some of the franchises. If you have the person making content that is a fan, not only do they want to hold true and kind of hold to some of the, I want to say values. the physics, but yeah, the values, the laws, the rules set in place in boundaries. They're not just gonna go, okay, well, the Force can do anything. Well, I mean, Harrison Ford already said that's not how the Force works.
That's not how the Force works.
Exactly. But, so with that, we've got somebody that's really paying attention to those things, and it's not just going to go like, oh, okay, well, the Force is the MacGuffin that can do anything. You know, it's
again, it bothers me that, you know, I looked into what the Rise of Skywalker was going to be before it got made because they had a different director on board. Now, I'm not saying the movie would have been better because we don't know. I mean, Colin Trevorrow, the original director, could have made a terrible movie. I don't know. But the script got me more excited. I mean, just the name of the script alone was better than Rise of Skywalker. It was called Duel of the Fate. I mean, it was going to bring everything full circle. I mean, look into that script if you can. Yeah, look into that script because Kylo Ren doesn't turn to the good side again. He stays bad throughout the entire thing, which I love. There's other things, but that sounds like it would have been a better movie. And anyway, Ahsoka looks great. I'm excited. What do you think about the trailer for Ahsoka? Are you ready for a new adventure on TV with Star Wars, or are you just kind of over and want to see the movies? Let us know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to check out our other segments. Thank you so much, veterans, for your service and watching today. And thank you, Dan, for joining me.
Absolutely. You know, just as a really quick send-off, when you were asking me if I knew who they were going to pick for Thrawn, I was honestly, because Mary Elizabeth Winstead is in this, I was kind of hoping Michael Cera. Oh, hey, what's up?
I thought we were going to say Ewan McGregor, which would have been funny since he's Obi-Wan, but they're married in real life.
He's over there with like blue paint.
I could be Obi-Wan and I can be Thrawn. It's like he did both. I wouldn't hate that. But anyway, may the Force be with you all. Have a good one.
Bye.